Hey guys, welcome back. Drip and Farm for Popping. I'm host Drip Coach, and let's jump right into it. So, circulating in the chats and discussions is basically this information that Stunner mentioned here, as well as Driptopian talked about it here. So, I'm going to give you straight from Stunner's video reference, I guess what he was told from Forex, and then we'll break down because there's some additional details that'll help it make more sense. But let's listen to this clip real quick.
And then Forex told me to DM him, and I DM him, and you know what I'm saying, he kind of told me, you know, what's the future. Well, he kind of, you know, I'm trying to talk what I talk. I don't know what I'm supposed to say and what I ain't supposed to say, so I'm just gonna say it all because he tell me not to. So you don't want me to say something, then don't say that, because otherwise I feel as YouTubers we owe it to our community. You know what I'm saying? If we got to update on something to tell the people. That's the way I think. That's what I do. You know, that way everybody know. You know what I'm saying? So
I want to pause there first because I can at least respect that. There's a bunch of people that try to keep things close to the chest and keep people in the dark, and then you don't know what the hell is going on, and then they want to shame other people that want to share this information. So shouts out to Stunner for at least keeping it transparent. You don't have to give screenshots or nothing, but if nobody tells you you can't share it, then it should be shared. Like if they want you to not share it, then they will send you a NDA, non-disclosure agreement or something like that, or they'll tell you, hey, don't share this with anybody. So shouts out to that. Let's listen.
This is what he said to me. The faucet is about to be retired. He is going to retire the faucet. So I wish I had a hand clap thing or something, or you know what I'm saying, some kind of.
All right, so that's it. So I want to get the verbiage down specifically. Faucet is going to be retired. Now, what that ties into is this proposal that came from the Drip Warriors. So Gee Money actually is talking about that in this thread on the Drip Telegram, the old one, not the new one. So someone mentioned here, please implement this drip deflation plan that Forex has. Community will raise funds to help compensate you. And Gee Money said, I've discussed at length with him how to keep Triple D operational in the process. I'm actually super bullish on the whole thing. Just need to iron out some of the more detailed mechanics, but most of it's figured out. I'm happy to work with everyone, makes the most sense, and I have an intimate understanding of drip, so I'd be a good person for the job. So this is reference the 50,000 drip minimum to start a faucet. This is actually in a video I got coming up, but I'm going to talk about it here as well. This was the pitch from the Drip Warriors group, and like I said, I got a video coming out about the details of why I think this won't work, but you got to wait for that video. But in the interim, basically they just want to raise the minimum to create a faucet to start it to 50K. So this alongside with Forex talking about retiring the faucet, I think that's where these two actually come together, and Driptopia talks about this as well. So the goal is to essentially have people to stop the inflating of drip in the minting, basically, and having people create new faucets for basically less than $1 right now. They could take still 10 drip, and drip is at a penny, so it's like 10 cents. And by doing it to 50,000, it's like, I don't know, 500 bucks and some change, 600 bucks and some change, because it's almost 2 cents right now. So that would be the that would help stave off the new inflation. But like I told you guys before, either way, the faucet is going, I said die. It'll die if it gets to like 0.03 cents. That's when people stop using the faucet, because it becomes economically not feasible to use it to mint new, or to create new wallets, or even compound because of the price of gas. So it's better that Forex gets ahead of this and does something. That's great. But let's go into more details. He said, I can't give details I haven't decided on, but the goal is to curb inflation, and a big aspect of that is removing the ability to manually create the new faucets. Duh. We also want to keep Triple D intact and fully operational, so that's where the nuance comes in. So remember, right now you can buy tickets with Triple D and then gift those to a new faucet. Well, that means that the faucet has to be created, and currently that is tied to the contract of requiring the 10 drip. So G Money's talking about how they'd have to make sure those two things still work. So they could, and it all depends on if, I guess, Forex gives a go ahead for this. So in general, we will honor existing stakes. It's only fair, makes sense. The nuance of how that is honored is still being decided. I need y'all, let's do this. So somebody said, we need you, man. He said, I need y'all. $1 from everyone in the chat is 30K, could do damage with. And then he said the earn 1% per day is not really the problem, it's the compound interest. So the whole goal of this and what G Money's talking about, what the Drip Warriors talking about, is basically just raise it so that people can't create new faucets with a small amount. But it doesn't do anything for the people who have already built 20, 30, 40 max wallets, and those already are existing, and you can still airdrop to those because they're already there. Now, I don't think there's any changes that they're going to make to that, but at least it does stop it to some degree. I think once again, it's another bullet over bullet wound, band-aid over a bullet wound, sorry, but it's a step in the right direction. So all in all, just wanted to clarify what that alpha was and what retiring the faucet actually means. I don't know if it's going to be completely retired, as in the verbiage Stunna said, or if it's in conjunction with this 50K minimum, making it harder to create new faucets. So I guess we'll see. But either way, which Stunna mentioned in the video, this is not coming soon. So we still have V3, then whatever other shiny objects has. Remember, he also mentioned the hacker game for the Drip BUSD. So I would not expect to see this coming anytime in the near future. Not this year by any means. I don't see any other Drip development coming. So these are great ideas, but again, Forex has all these other things he wants to do, and he constantly jumps from one thing to the other. So regardless of the community sentiment or what the push is, I personally highly doubt any of this will get pushed anytime soon. So continue to see Drip inflate and depreciate until that happens, or until the community does something about it itself. So we'll see which one comes first. All right. Actually realized right before I got ready to sign off, there's other stuff in here that he mentioned. So when I first signed in, these chats weren't here. So let's go through a couple of the things he's highlighting. So the compound feature is what brought people in, well aware, but if the thing that brought people here is also the thing that's killed the project and the people in the project don't want it killed, what would you like us to do? Then they asked, does this mean we as Drip community can turn to you to implement the deflationary strategy? If there is well-defined scope and adequate compensation, I'm happy to work on anything. I do think eliminating hydrating is an easy, quick thing to do that would both curb inflation and not break Triple D, so it's been discussed. I will chat with the team soon and see what the best step forward is. The way I see it, Drip is a BEP20 token. The faucet is built on top of it. It's not Drip specifically that earns the 1% compound interest. There's nothing fundamentally wrong with the token. It's just, it's inflation. That's the issue. If we can give value back to Drip, we already have a functioning raffle and can continue to build awesome shit on top of it. As you know, Forex has many ideas. We have zero plans to mess with Triple D. I'm laughing out loud at the fact that the majority of the chat wants to curb inflation via the 1% compound interest, but you are saying the 1% is what brought people to the project, implying it should be kept. We know what the issue is. I don't have to model it. We already model it. I don't live in a silo from Forex. I'm basically in VC with him one-on-one most days, well aware how he thinks. My life be like me in Forex. I'm completely speculating here, but one way to stay earning is playing Triple D. Triple D gets way more attractive if it's the only way to create a new faucet. Again, speculating. You also be holding a token that's rising in value, so that is a way to earn. Its increased value will bring more people to build for it, so that's where the future would theoretically be. If you theoretically create new faucets, then I'm less concerned about it. So someone mentioned only creating faucets via the Triple D and removing them from the other manual creation process. No one's tagging me in a message. No one was tagging me in a message, so there was nothing for me to say. Oh, they thought he was gone. Think more about, is the faucet becomes a way for you to collect Triple D winnings. In this theoretically world, every Triple D entry would be a sacrifice. So I guess now they're discussing ideas. Oh yeah, we had this before. Forex, I don't believe in democracy. We know that for a fact. I came back from vacay, did the marketing wallet upgrade with Forex over a few days, and then yeah, it was working my full-time gig and generally thinking about what's next. I've also been somewhat involved in Animal Farm B3, lots and lots going on. Pretty much, you say something, I'll respond. Totally agree. I think we can also totally agree. I think we can also agree that Drip is having a YOLO moment, and the only way to create incentive is to heavily curb inflation. As Forex said, it's not a way, it's the only way. All I do is pimp chimp. All right, gonna sign off. Stop hydrating. Idea actually is pretty interesting because it doesn't break triple D, and I think it solves the main issue. We'll bring it up to the team as an option tonight and see if any flags are raised with it. Contract functionality, the logic's upgradable. If you use a proxy, we did. It's the contract state that cannot change, is immutable. Yeah, it's basically either send triple D winnings to a wallet or an existing faucet state. The issue with the latter is that over time, less and less people play triple D because there will be less and less unmaxed faucets. The contract says your age is 30. This is a function called has birthday. That increment increased by 1. So this is about some asked about state. So to wrap this up, basically sounds like he's leaning towards, removing the creation of a new faucet on the current fountain side, and or with the 50K minimum. I don't know, maybe that just gets removed altogether and it only gets created by playing triple D. That could be cool, that could work, because they have more flexibility on triple D and the values, things of that nature. So we'll see. So I take back about the Forex side. If Forex gives G Money the keys and he's able to do things, and he, like he said, he has the clear roadmap and the compensation, then things could definitely get done a lot faster. We clearly saw that. So I still stand beside the fact that if Forex is in charge of it, then don't expect it to get done. But if he hands the keys over to G Money, there is actually hope. So this could be interesting. All right. Now, that's all I got. Smash that HBO special, brother. Like, subscribe, comment down below. And until next time, live daily and achieve your impossible.
Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? SPRITZ Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.